And welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward. Now you can see that we're holding on to our national flag of Singapore.
Yeah.
And of course, this is National Day weekend.
It is.
Amazing, isn't it?
Congratulations.
So before we start the show,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put you to the test.
Oh, are you?
You've been in Singapore for how many years?
About 4.5 now.
So what is the most iconic structure of Singapore? What do you see by the river of Singapore? What's the icon of Singapore? Besides the orchid flowers?
Are you talking about Marina Bay Sands?
Yeah, by the Singapore River, what do you see?
The lion?
Yeah.
The lion.
What kind of lion? What kind of lion is that?
Merlion.
It's a merlion, absolutely correct. So I'm going to ask you a very simple question. How
One for
many
me.
official merlions are there in Singapore?
I think there's 5.
Oh, he knows. Absolutely
2 for
correct.
me.
Wow, I wanted to sabotage him, no chance, no. All right, then I will ask you, where can you find the merlions then?
Well, there's one by the river,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 4
Around
that.
Singapore. It's called answering without answering the correct answer. Well, because the official biggest merlion in Sentosa has been moved.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
right.
climbed that once.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
up there too. So
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, for those of you who didn't get a chance, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll tell you when it moved to lah. Maybe my house. Oh. So, today is all about National Day
Yeah.
celebration.
It's very special, eh?
What are you looking forward to when it comes to this National Day weekend?
What am I looking forward
Yeah.
to? Well, I don't know. It's a good question.
Have you been to any of the parades?
Actually, I was really lucky in my first year. I was given a ticket to one of the, what do you call it? Not the actual day, but one of the
but
practice ones. Yeah,
the
when it was held in the
pre-preparations.
stadium, in the National Stadium.
Wow.
And it was really an extravaganza. Singapore really knows how to put on a show. Very enjoyable. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, what am I looking forward to? I love it. I love jets, aircraft, anything loud and fast.
The flyovers.
Yeah, so I'll be like looking at the sky all day.
So this
Yeah.
year, I think we're going to enjoy this from home. We're going to have some live features.
Yeah.
I think we have a pledge happening this weekend together
Yes.
with all Singaporeans.
Yep.
So look out for that one. And of course, while we have our flags in hand, Dr. Ricco is back, and today we're going to introduce a new addition to the family.
Yeah, we are. We've got a new addition to the family,
Yes.
Olivia Wong,
Yeah.
sport dietitian, and now sport dietitian
Dun,
at the
dun,
Singapore
dun.
Sport Institute. Here she comes.
All right, let's
here she
invite
comes.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for
Our
having me on the show.
Our Singapore girl. Huh? You know why? Because you look like air stewardess when you come. Nice toys, everything like that. Yeah. How long have you been with the SSI?
Oh, this is my second week, so very new
Very
to
new on board.
SSI. Yeah,
Nervous to come
Yeah.
to the show?
it's my first time doing this, but very excited because I think we have a spread today. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah.
collect the flags over here because we're going to
Okay.
start,
Awesome.
cooking. I'm going to plonk this at the back area so that we get to celebrate. Thank you so much. And
I told her it's a very unserious show.
yeah, there's no,
And,
it's
you know,
on the road.
it's hard to be
Okay.
serious around you, isn't it?
I'm quite serious, okay? So I'm in red and white today because it is our National Day weekend.
Right.
And of course, looking at the glow on your face, you're also red and white lah. Oh, and Rico is also red and white lah. Red
My
t-shirt,
shoelaces are white.
words.
Oh, no.
Yeah?
Huh?
Iron Man. Have you been in the Iron Man relay or something?
I did the Ironman back in 2013
Mhm.
in New Zealand. Yeah. I
Wow.
was a little smaller back then. Yeah, but it was still a big day at the office.
So you're
Yeah.
buffed up right now.
But yeah, it was fun.
So Olivia, have you seen Rico in action?
No, not yet.
Okay, so
yeah.
give the viewers right here a chance to take a look at Dr. Rico on his Iron Man challenges. Let's go.
You know, there's one there, me coming out of the water, and I just about fell over because I was in the water for about an hour, 20 minutes swimming.
really?
And you stand up and you're quite dizzy. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
get your
yeah,
belt
'cause
and
you're all
blood
soaked
pressure
in,
and all
right?
of that. Yeah.
Are you a regular sports person?
Depends on what.
What's your
what-
favorite sport? Watching
I
TV?
do.
That's mine. That's
No,
mine.
I used to play the netball.
Oh.
I used to run quite a bit as well. So, yeah, that's what I do on a regular basis. But right now, I just pretty much just go jogging on my own and
Oh.
high intensity as well. Workout.
Oh, no
yeah.
wonder she's
Yeah.
so lean, right? Beside
I know.
her, we are like a perfect 10, 1 and 0. Yeah? Okay, so I don't have to ask you whether in the kitchen you're a dietitian, so it's going to be something that you are going to be doing regularly,
Yep.
besides advising the athletes of Singapore. All right?
Absolutely.
You're going to have a chance to impart skills to our viewers right over here with Fast Forward. So, Rico, what is the theme for today?
Well, the theme's got to be red and white, doesn't it?
Oh, red and white.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
we're
actually
going
good,
with red foods and white foods, and we're going to start off with a red and white combination, a really nice, delicate little dessert. It's so healthy you can have it for breakfast. And, you know, nothing really says celebrate more than something that's homemade, made by your own hands. We're going to make our own ricotta cheese today.
Oh, ricotta cheese.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
talked
make
about
it-
it about a few episodes ago, right?
Yeah, we did.
And we're
yeah.
going to bring it on for this National Day episode because this is home, truly.
Are you going to sing Majula Singapura for us?
No, that one. I
Can
sing
you?
wrongly on it. She will sing later. lah.
Oh.
Okay, so are you familiar with the recipe that Rico is doing today, or is it a surprise to you?
I know a little bit. I mean, just based on looking at the ingredients.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
what do
kinda
we
know
have
what's
here?
going on. This is a cup.
Okay, so it's empty.
This is Ben's weekly quiz. He goes through and
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
This
so,
is macadamia?
macadamia
or
nuts,
It's
yeah.
macadamia, right?
they're macadamia
Or
nuts.
water
yeah.
chestnuts. Sure?
Macadamia nuts.
Macadamia.
Yeah.
Yes, we got macadamia. What's macadamia good for?
All really rich in monounsaturated oils.
Wow, okay.
And they have a lovely crunch to them. Yeah, they're really
So
quite
this is going
moreish.
to be like a desserty style kind of breakfast flavor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is?
Raspberries.
What's it good for?
A lot of antioxidants. Yeah,
Yeah.
vitamins. Yeah, so it's great.
So
It's
if
great.
I want to have smooth skin like Olivia, I must eat more raspberry.
Yes.
Yeah. Getting a bit aged recently.
Are you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Because
Are
you're
you
so-
sleeping?
No. All right, so for the white, we have milk. This is a bottle of...
What are you asking me for? I'm read the label.
Oh.
Kiwi vinegar.
kiwi vinegar.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is a beautiful. Actually, this is a beautiful.
Oh, really? We can taste it?
There's a beautiful. It's a beautiful sweet one.
Feels like daddy giving me a breakfast booster.
Ready? Ready?
Really?
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, it's a wake-up call. I thought it's gonna be sweet. Oh.
That's better than coffee. The camera guy's
so-
quite shaking.
So that was really vinegar. It tastes
Yeah.
like vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually my first time seeing kiwi vinegar. Actually.
Yeah, we see apple
Yeah.
vinegar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, apple cider
His eyes
vinegar.
are watering.
It's quite sour.
Okay.
I don't really take lemon.
It's gonna do a special job for us, though.
So what does it do? Is it, no, they always say that when you have vinegar in the morning, it helps to lift up your metabolism. It's a good way to
Some
lose weight,
people talk
detox.
about it, yeah, being good for your lipid metabolism
Mm-hmm.
and your metabolism. Today we're going to use it because it's very,
Oh, I know
can't even talk
acidity
now.
when I-
It's very acidic, right? And we're going to add that to our milk to split the milk because we're going to make curds and whey today.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to dive into the recipe for today. So I'm just curious, what's the first step for now?
First step, all we need to do is heat some milk up. This is so easy. This is like a food chemistry lesson, but it comes together really quickly. And the end result is just like, wow, you made that with your own hands. Yeah, so we just got to heat up some milk in a pot.
Okay.
Olivia, should we pour 2 cups of milk into the pot?
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. We don't want to boil the milk. We want to get it to about 80 degrees.
Okay, so 2 cups
cups
of
of-
Yeah.
milk.
So we don't want to boil this. We want to bring it to about 80 degrees. You know it's there when it starts to steam, and you'll get bubbles around the outside of the pot,
All
right
right.
on the rim of the milk.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and when we get to that point, we're going to add this beautiful vinegar that you so enjoyed.
Really beautiful.
And the acidity is going to denature the protein, which means that all the proteins, they freak out like you just did, right? And,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
and they all go, wah, and they all unravel.
Just run away, right?
Yeah, and that separates the curd or the casein from the whey protein because in milk you have 2 different types of proteins. You have whey protein, which is absorbed really quickly, and we take that, say, after exercise to stimulate lean muscle mass. And then we have the casein, which is like cottage cheese, really, like it's a real slow digesting protein. And classically, people will take that before bed so that they can digest it through the night when they
Oh, I
sleep.
didn't know that. Do you know
Yeah.
Yeah, I just learned it from Ricco.
We learned it all from
Yeah,
Rico today.
The thing about ricotta cheese in the supermarkets, it's quite expensive,
Yes, it is.
but you'll see just how easy it is to make
Oh, really?
right here.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
going to get a chance to teach you something
Yeah.
a little bit more today, DIY home style.
We want to keep the milk moving because
Okay.
what happens if we don't move the milk?
You will cuddle?
It will burn.
Or you will burn?
Yeah.
All
Why
right,
would
so-
it burn, Ben?
Yeah.
Why?
Why don't...
What's in milk that will make it burn?
Fats?
I'm turning the quiz
Is it
around on you now.
fats?
No,
No?
no,
Calcium?
no.
No. What? Olivia, you...
Sugar?
Yeah.
Oh, there's sugar in milk? Milk.
There's lactose in milk, which is a
Lactose.
milk sugar.
Oh,
yeah.
so...
And that's nature designing it to be sweet, so that little babies,
That's why it's very tasty, right?
yeah, and little baby animals will drink it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course, while you're stirring the pot over here, Olivia, what would you like most about National Day celebration?
Oh, just getting together with friends and family. Watching the parade as well. Yeah, I think that's really enjoyable.
Yeah, and of course, while we are preparing, we're still in phase 2 with measures in place. So remember, no more than 5 in your family household.
Yeah.
And ensure that you keep hygiene at its maximum point, right?
Yeah.
We need to toast some
Macadamia nuts.
nuts. Yeah, so
To
we can put those in
release
the
the
pan.
aroma, right?
Yeah, and we'll just make those yummy. So we got those in a medium heated pan, and we just move those around a little bit. We don't want them to burn.
Now, how do I know that
Yeah.
the milk is ready?
You'll know when it starts to steam, and we'll get some little bubbles forming around the outside of the pot,
okay.
and the top will almost look like it's getting a little foamy layer on it. It's
Yes.
very close. You can actually feel the heat now.
All right.
Yeah. So
Now,
we don't want to boil it. Very important.
Yeah, fantastic.
The other thing that's important to note is this will only work with fresh milk. This won't work with
low-fat milk, no.
low-fat milk, no, and UHT milk. It
so
won't.
it's only fresh milk,
It's a
so
packet
you
milk,
can-
so you need to use fresh milk.
No brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically
Yeah.
fresh milk.
Yeah. You can see some
Yeah,
little
good.
bubbles forming around the outside,
Yeah.
and some little bubbles in the middle.
You
so,
actually get the fragrance coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flavor.
Yeah.
so this step we need a
Oh, I think that's
tablespoon.
Eh? Here?
A tablespoon?
Teaspoon.
A tablespoon.
Okay. I
need
still
a
can't figure the difference between tablespoon and teaspoon, right?
Teaspoon, tablespoon.
Okay, should I turn this off?
You can turn it off now, Olivia. Thank
Okay.
you.
Also, once it simmers, when you add in
Yep.
the vinegar, so
Yep.
it's 1 tablespoon.
We're going to go 2 tablespoons.
Okay. What's the ratio then?
The ratio is around 1 tablespoon to 1 cup. You can. It doesn't matter if you're
Okay.
a little different to that. And what will happen before your eyes is that the milk will curdle and
Oh wow! I'm
Oh,
going to bring
yeah.
out the
And there you
bank
go,
cam.
and
So give me a
split.
shot again. Amazing! You can actually see how the milk that is simmered, just basically change with the additional vinegar that's inside.
so the acidity in that vinegar that you loved has just split the milk now.
So, can I use apple cider vinegar or any other kind of vinegar, or must it always be kiwi vinegar?
No, you can use white vinegar. You can actually use lemon juice.
Oh.
But the lemons in Singapore are quite sweet. The Maya lemons are
so the
quite sweet.
acidity is not
Maybe
strong.
not quite as acidic enough.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can try with lemons or white vinegar or any vinegar really.
It looks like
Yeah.
a Chinese tao hui.
Yeah, it does. It
does,
does
right?
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all we got to do,
Okay, just pour it in.
yeah,
Okay.
is just very carefully,
Okay.
Filter it, right?
yeah.
So, Olivia, you have been away for quite some time and just been back to Singapore for just about 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
when
right.
you're overseas, do you make your own ricotta cheese or,
Oh, I don't. This is my first time making this actually. Yeah.
It looks
first
quite
time
easy,
making
though.
this. Yeah.
But what do you miss about Singapore when you're away? And how long were you away, in fact?
Yeah, so I was away about 4 years. I guess I miss the local food. Hokkien mee. I really miss my kaya butter toast as well. Yeah.
oh, you
that's-
mean they don't have it? Where were you then?
No, they don't. They don't.
Where were you?
yeah.
Where were you?
Ohio State.
Oh,
so
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Yeah.
So this is the curds or
Okay.
the casein, and this is the whey, the lovely whey. Look.
So is there anything that you
Yeah.
can do with the water that contains the whey?
Oh, this is a nice drink actually.
Really?
Have we got a glass?
Oh yeah. Sure.
You like durian, eh?
There you go.
I like
This
durian.
is like durian water.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can actually drink. Is there any use for this one?
Oh,
So much
I
protein in
don't
there.
trust Rico very much,
try.
After
Yeah,
the
this-
vinegar.
It's a good drink. There's a
You'll
lot of
enjoy it.
But it
protein.
smells quite It smells like yogurt.
It's going to help you fill those sleeves
So
out.
Yeah.
I'm going to imagine that it's like lassi.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a durian
yeah.
lassi.
What it tastes like? Oh, it tastes like tofu water. That you soak beancurd.
No, in truth, you just tip this out. It tastes disgusting.
Oh, that's 2 drinks in a day. No?
Oh, dear.
Oh, it tastes so raw.
Yeah,
Do you
don't-
actually drink that?
No, you tip it down the sink. You never drink that stuff. But we're going to eat this. We're going to eat the... Right, we're going to... so this is quite firm now. You can leave this to drain for about half an hour at home. But if you want it kind of soft and a little more moist, you just drain it for 5 or 10 minutes like we have.
I'm
Right?
distracted by the
Are
taste.
you,
in
are you
it.
with me? And it's quite moldable, and it doesn't stick to the...
Oh, it's like a little patty.
Doesn't stick to the thing. Yeah, it's like a little patty. So we just kind of
Oh, so you actually just dip down. Right?
turn it out.
I'm hoping that this dish is going to taste good because I didn't start the episode with the good flavors today, you know? Ah.
Yeah, so you can kind of push it together.
Well, you can do a red top of raspberry, bottom white of the...
Oh, yeah.
You
All
know?
right.
That works. Okay.
Now we add a little bit of honey because
Okay,
there's
this
no
is for
sweet.
taste, right?
Yeah, there's no sweetness in it.
I assume the ricotta cheese that it is homemade will be a little bit less salty.
Yeah, I didn't add any salt to this. You can add salt, you can add cream to it as well, and you can use it in sweet and savory foods.
So what kind of cheese do you like?
Oh yeah. So I like mozzarella. Yeah, texture.
Yeah, mainly for texture.
Yeah, mainly for texture. Yeah.
Oh, is that all that we are? Is that done?
It's
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, and I think just with the nuts, right?
Yeah,
And
you
then
want
we're
to put some nuts
Okay.
on it
Alright,
as
let me
well?
just get you nuts today.
done? Okay.
Nah,
Oh, do I just use my hands?
Of course
Is
you
okay?
washed it
Okay.
already.
Yeah. Okay.
that's how we
Perfect.
plate up like professional
Nice.
chefs, right?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's really. This is a nice red white color.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
looks like our national flag color, and that's how we
Yeah.
start off the National Day weekend breakfast.
National Day weekend breakfast or dessert
Yeah,
for your
fun.
loved ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
The ricotta cheese is quite creamy. The raspberries are quite sweet. The raspberries and the ricotta are quite mushy, so we add the macadamia nuts to create a contrast in texture. You get a bit of crunch with the soft.
I like more nuts.
And it looks really pretty. And
All
it's
right.
red and white.
So this
Yeah.
is a nice, easy way to start off your day that gives you that energy booster, especially with the coming National Day weekend. And of course, for those of you who are joining us, we will be back with recipe number 2 right after the break. And welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward. So we got some ingredients on the table.
Yeah, we do.
So let's run through very, very quickly. We just had the first ricotta cheese with raspberry and macadamia nuts in the refrigerator. We're going to have a National Day set meal at the end of the program. All right, so before I take my revenge on you later, I'm going to put Olivia to the test.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with ingredients now. So first we have
Garlic, mozzarella cheese, eggplant.
mangosteen enlarged. No? No, eggplant, yeah.
Eggplant,
This one?
Brinjal.
Not the same,
yeah.
eh?
So,
No, they're different.
Similar? Different color. Meant for tanning and
Both
sweet
eggplant, but different varieties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
tomato paste.
All right. And this is?
This is tomatoes as well.
Okay, tomatoes
Yeah.
puree,
Tomatoes,
right?
yeah.
It's a tomato
Yeah.
puree. The Italians call it passata.
Passata.
Yeah, so it's finely pureed.
And this one?
Olive oil.
And the most important for this round?
Balsamic vinegar.
So I had kiwi vinegar earlier on. And I'm going to take a chance for Ricco to take a beating from me.
Oh, okay.
So you've been in Singapore for 5 years. You got it right for the Merlions. He was quite good.
Yeah. Yeah.
5
very
official
good, actually.
Merlions.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether that's going to change. But it's National Day weekend, right?
Yeah.
And you have been in Singapore for quite some time, right?
Yes.
And you have went through some of the parades on TV,
Yes.
on programs. I'm going to give you...
Yes.
I'm just going to just prepare this.
Yes.
One. Oh yeah, let's put it on the ladle. All right, I'm going to put it on the ladle so it doesn't drip. Now, what's going to happen here is...
What's going to happen here, Ben?
is
Mike.
I'm going to put you to the test. I'm
Oh.
going to sing a National Day song.
Oh,
And all you need to do is complete the sentence. And this
Give
is
me
going
the
to
bottle.
be easy. If you get it right, Olivia will drink.
Oh.
If you get it wrong,
Oh.
you will drink.
oh.
For me,
Please
I
get it
will
wrong.
just...
I think you're safe.
Okay, so...
No problem, Olivia. Go
Olivia-
take a seat, have a rest. Go make a cup of tea.
Olivia, you know the famous Singaporean National Day song, right? Called Home.
Oh, I love it. It's my
Whenever
favorite song.
I am feeling
Yeah.
low. Now the
Yeah.
chorus, do you know the first sentence?
This is home, truly.
Next sentence.
La, truly la,
Truly lie.
truly la, truly la.
Truly la.
Is that right?
Where I know I must be la. Okay, never mind. I know you should get it wrong one. So please
Was
listen
it?
to a National Day song. I got is balsamic vinegar good for health?
Oh yeah.
All
yeah.
right,
Is
so-
it?
Actually good. Yeah.
Let's see how.
He loves it.
So good.
He loves it.
So good, man. I also want to try. That's so good, man. So much better than kiwi vinegar. This is not right. It's really quite good, eh? I could.
I just caught in my throat though. Actually, not bad.
It's actually not bad.
Just finished the bottle already.
Yeah, oh, you almost finished it. Okay, so that wasn't.
But that's a fun game. Do you have any more questions?
No, I decided that I don't want to try anymore. And revenge is out of the picture. Now, so how are we going to create this dish? What's the name of this recipe?
The classic name is eggplant parmigiana or melanzana parmigiana. Melanzana is the Italian name for eggplant.
So it's a brinjal dish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, just think fried eggplants, olive oil, tomato, melted mozzarella, a beautiful sauce, a really nice little vegetarian starter. This is my favorite food.
All right.
Yeah, there's two different types of eggplant here.
Yeah, I can see you.
This is the Asian one. This is
Alright.
the European one.
All right.
Yeah.
This is. And that is.
Yeah,
me.
it looks.
Yeah.
Looks the same, right?
Yeah.
So are we going to cut it up now?
Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna get our sauce on the go first.
Okay.
Because we want that to cook a little bit. So all we need to do is heat on the pot.
All right.
Bit of olive oil. We're gonna put some diced garlic in there and just fry that off for a minute. And then we're just gonna add the passata. All the work's been done for us here. So we're just gonna heat it up and let it get the flavors going.
All right.
Right.
Let's dive in.
And then we can prepare the eggplant.
mid
Yeah.
mid fire.
Yeah, mid-fire I think is
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
So let's put it to 6.
We don't want to burn the garlic.
All right.
So we got a little bit of olive oil in the pot.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the garlic in.
Garlic
Yeah,
goes
and the
in.
garlic in.
Okay.
I love watching garlic fry. Like
Because
it kind
there's
of
this
pops
nice-
around and and then it starts to smell.
Okay, I want to bring the heat higher so that you get it heated faster. Then we're going to bring the
Okay.
heat down so you get to hear the little popping that Ricco is talking
Yeah,
about.
and you can see the little.
You
Oh,
see
yeah,
it
it's
in the
it's
sound.
talking to us,
Yeah.
isn't it? Listen.
Almost immediate, isn't it?
Yeah. So if the heat ever gets away on you, all you do is just lift the pot up off the heat. Yeah. We can just add our passata.
Oh, that's simple. So you just
Yep.
have it all
Now
in.
just be careful because we don't want it to splash. About half a
Oh.
bottle is nice.
You can hear the sound. It's like, oh.
Now, do you
That's
know
the fun part about cooking, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like music to your ears.
Yeah.
when
definitely.
Italians make a sauce, they will let it bubble away for about 2 hours.
Oh,
And it just really makes it nice and rich. And they would probably add a little bit of water as well to let it kind of reduce down.
yes.
But this is chop chop. We don't have 2 hours. Yeah, so we do a fast one like this.
All right. And how long
Right.
will it take?
That will take around about
2 to 3 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Ah,
Yeah.
so it's the
Okay.
sauce.
So we can just
spoil
let
it.
that
Yeah.
tick away now while we're doing our eggplant, and then it'll be all ready at the same time. And now we
Okay.
just want to slice up our eggplant.
Okay.
And we can
Okay.
just,
good.
Let's
we
put
can-
your cutting skills to the test, huh?
We can just fry
Very
that up.
good. Yeah. I mean,
I like how she's tucked her fingers away already.
Yeah.
That's nice,
So
isn't
how
it?
many
Natural.
slices would you like, Ricco?
Shall we go
7.
We'll go two of this one, and we'll go 4 with this one because this
Okay.
one's my favorite.
First, you can actually recognize the color difference, right? Besides the outer tone, the inner tone, and then you can see the seed variation.
Yeah.
So, this is an eggplant,
This is an eggplant.
and this is a brinjal.
It's still an eggplant. It's an Asian eggplant. We call it a brinjal. Here in Singapore, we call it a brinjal. Yeah.
Na na na!
All right.
Knowledge
Okay.
time.
Now look, our
Perfect.
sauce is starting to spatter everywhere, so I've just put a lid on it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Also, that to avoid it from splattering,
Yeah.
right?
So now all we want to do is a little olive oil in the pan,
Okay.
So
and we're
olive
just
oil
going to
over
put
you.
all our little eggplant discs.
Let's bring it to
and then
9
the
first, so
fryer.
it heats up really fast, and then we bring down the heat again.
Okay. Let's do this.
So olive oil is
This is good.
That's fine.
Good. Okay.
I like brinjals and eggplants
Yeah.
too. Just that I don't know that eggplant
Ooh,
and
this is
brinjal is the
bubbling over.
same.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now we can turn that. We can
Okay.
actually probably
Bring it
turn
down
it
to-
down.
Turn it
Yeah.
down.
Three.
Okay.
Yeah. To
So
Okay.
now that we have the oil in, well, are we going to place the eggplants in?
yes, please. Yeah. We
Alright.
just need to cook those off now.
Okay.
So I was just wondering what nutritional value eggplants have, Rico.
I have no idea.
No, no. And how about Olivia?
Yeah, so it's pretty good source of folate.
Folic. Oh.
Folate, potassium, vitamin K as well. So a lot of fiber as well. So
What's folic good for?
red blood cells formation.
Oh,
Yeah.
So for those of you who are slightly anemic, it's a good vegetable
They-
source for you,
yeah,
right?
They complement
Yeah.
each other.
Complements
yeah.
each
Folate,
other.
folate, yeah. And
Not
iron.
that it's medically, we are not
Yeah.
medically trained, but since it's good for it, so I assume it's good for those of you who are a little bit
Yeah.
more dizzy half the time, lah, isn't it?
It's a really important one for mums when they're having babies as well.
Oh, it's a good sauce for.
We just want to brown off
Yeah.
each
little.
side.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's like eggplant in, cheese in, then balsamic vinegar for what to drink again.
Oh, so we go in these. We go. Oh, we didn't put the balsamic in.
Actually,
Oh,
balsamic vinegar.
We
quite
could
nice
do
to
that.
drink
We
it.
could do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a
Okay.
little splash. And then so we'll flip these over,
Okay.
fry the other side, and then we're going to put a little bit of this on each one,
Okay.
and then a little bit of cheese, and then we're going to stack them up. Yeah,
Oh,
and
so
then we're
it
going to put the
becomes
lid
like a-
on, and we're just going to let them finish
It's like
off.
a eggplant lasagna.
Yeah, like a little stack. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
proven to be hot, bro.
Yeah, it's quite warm in there, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So we could put a little bit of oil on this before we turn it. It's
Okay.
okay. We splash it on there. We can
Ah.
flip those over now and give them
Nice
a
tone.
bit of time on the other side. Yeah, they're starting to brown up a little bit. Yeah.
Let me give you a spoon. So
They're
that
hard
you can have
little,
some
hard
Yeah,
little,
support.
perfect.
hard little guys to grab, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna let my little finger rest. All right, so we are just flipping it around to get that nice golden brown color.
And I've got a little bit of tomato paste here.
It's so cute. I haven't seen this
This
before.
is like
Have
your
you seen this before?
toothpaste.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I've never used it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So cute.
actually
Can you
really
imagine
quite cheap
putting
here.
this at home and letting them use it as toothpaste to prank your friend?
There's paint.
Eh?
A little dot on each one.
Mm-hmm.
And we can just smear that
Okay,
that
just with a
across.
spoon?
With a
Okay.
spoon?
Yeah, that'd be nice on the back of a spoon.
Okay.
Mm. So we are basically browning the eggplant or brinjal, And then we're gonna have this little nice coating of tomato paste. And it looks like our sauce is almost ready.
You
can
could
see
serve
the
that now, actually, the sauce, yeah.
Looks amazing.
I think we need to put a little balsamic vinegar.
Okay, so we're
because
gonna
you
have-
like it so
okay.
much.
So we're gonna have
Okay.
some balsamic
Just a
vinegar.
splash in the sauce. And
Just
that'll,
a splash, not too much.
nah, not too much because it's quite strong,
Mm-hmm.
but it will just sweeten it up a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. And so that sauce is done now, so that can just sit there until we
So this
finish
is
off.
actually a fully vegetarian style dish. If I
Yeah,
am
it
a meat eater, is there any way I can include different types of like chicken or fish?
Yeah, you could actually use minced beef
Mhm.
with this. Yeah, you could do that.
So
Fry
then-
that off and then stack it up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, Olivia, all we need to
Yep.
do is put a pinch of cheese
Okay.
on each one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that's mozzarella cheese, so that'll melt pretty quick.
Okay.
And now, what we can do is make little stacks.
Okay.
Oh.
All right? Yeah.
And the cheese will then fuse them together. is it?
Yeah. And we can chase it around the pan.
You want a spatula?
That's it, like that. I've got it. And we can even turn that heat down a little bit more now,
Okay.
maybe down to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. And we're just going to put the lid on. And now I've just turned this into an oven. Right.
Ah.
So if we want to do a little bit quicker, traditionally we would just bake this off in an oven.
Which is
but
what you
we-
always do with
Yeah.
yours, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
right,
but you
yeah.
can actually use your pan intelligently like an oven if you just cover it.
Mm.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. You don't want it to burn. Yeah. Yeah, this will only need another 3 or 4 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we can plate it up, serve it with our sauce. You'll love it.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna add more cheese.
Well, you know, I know that you like cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm looking after you.
Oh, that's
I
Because
know,
you have a sore
right?
finger, and I whipped you with a tea towel last
I
week.
know, right? Then you give me
Then I just
kiwi
gave you
vinegar
yeah.
and some weird whey water.
So-
I feel very
You know.
tortured, when I'm beside Dr. Rico.
Okay, Olivia, let's have a look. Oh, I'm
Okay.
excited.
I'm all ready for this.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Hey, the additional
Oh.
cheese was a good one.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that.
Make it look super
Yeah.
nice. Come, I will help you
Oh,
handle
thank
the,
you.
the,
Okay.
the tray.
So
Alright.
Okay.
let's plate it up.
Really nice. I can imagine
Yeah.
stacking 6 pieces together and have like the super size.
I can imagine you doing that.
Yeah.
Funnily enough. Yeah. So we just put a little
Oh, that's-
splash there. Each one just gets a little bit.
Nice.
Let it run off.
I know which one is mine already.
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
There's our Brinjal Parmigiana stacks.
Dun, dun, dun. Looks like burgers, right?
Red
yeah,
and
it looks
white.
great. It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Again, nice red white color for
Yeah.
the National Day weekend. We're gonna
That's
plate
right.
it aside and then enjoy the whole set of meal.
Oh, yeah.
Just before we end the program.
I've got a really cute third little
recipe.
thing that can go with that.
Ah,
Yeah.
gorgeous. So now
Yeah.
that we have 2 recipes ready, we're gonna take a short break and join you right back once again in a short moment's time on What You Cooking. Fast forward. See ya. to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward recipe number 3. So Rico just sent me out to the garden, picked up some nice greens, and this is
Spinach.
really meh? Kailan.
What were you doing before we started the camera? You were throwing that around in the air, singing.
Sis. Oh. Tuli.
Okay, round 2.
Uh-huh.
The song one. Finish my words. I'll sing you a song,
Okay.
and if you can't finish it, there might be a consequence.
Again?
But you probably know.
How about Olivia? Okay,
I rate you
I'll
because
do
you're a
one
bit of a
song
musician.
that you sing.
Okay,
National Day song?
let's have a think.
National Day song, right?
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Rasa sayang hey, rasa sayang sayang hey.
Wow. Rasa sayang hey, ina boda jauh, rasa sayang hey. I think my words are all wrong lah. Wait. There are 5 stars arising
I have no idea.
out of the stormy sea. So she also kenal lah. Rasa sayang sama. I sayang you lagi. Semua orang cepat-cepat lagi yang sini 2 orang sayang-sayang sikit.
It's all on now.
Now let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Cider star, vinegar star.
There you are, Olivia.
Okay.
You have
Perfect,
that one.
Thank
How
you.
come I got the most? This. It's good
Cheers.
for health, right?
It's good for something. Oh,
Wow.
rasa
How come I got no
sayang hey.
He got the tune wrong, that's why he should drink. Rasa sayang, hey. Is it
Okay.
good? Do you like it?
Oh, it's
She was no problem.
There's no reaction.
Nah.
Botox too much.
Strong.
Too much Botox?
no, I'm
I'm just joking.
I've got a really cute,
Oh.
a really cute little finish to our show today
Okay.
because it's National Day. We'll do a nice little National Day flower. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you got me out there
Yeah.
to get this going. I'm going to
I'll
wash my hands once again. Since I
wash
just
your
been in
hands.
the garden. What's going to be happening for recipe
Okay.
number 3?
I'll show you the first one,
Okay.
and then you two can have a little play. It's like an arts and crafts
It's like
session. Just get a little cherry tomato, and you want to put a little cross in it at the top. Go about 3/4 of the way down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then at the bottom, just put the knife in a little bit, and just turn it to make a little hole. Okay. And
Alright.
then we just get a stalk of our
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
spinach, and we
Oh,
get a little
wow.
cherry tomato, a cherry mozzarella, and just cut it in half because it's a bit big otherwise. Right, and then you can see that we can kind of open this up like a flower,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
and then we get our little mozzarella and we
Oh.
put it in the middle, and then we get a little spinach.
Oh, that's so.
That's
and
so
we put it,
Yeah.
we put it in the bottom,
Wow.
and there's a
Oh,
little
nice.
flower for you, Ben, from me for National
So
Day.
how do I eat this?
Careful. There you go. So have a go, and we make a couple put on the plate to accompany our meal at the end.
All right. So while we are making the flour, we're gonna have you bring up the dishes that we completed.
Okay, sounds good.
And let's get going.
Okay.
So about 3/4 of the way down, a little cross at
Oh,
the
this is not
top.
very sharp.
If mum and dad can supervise the knife at home, this is a nice little one for children as well. Little hole at the bottom, Ben, not too big.
Have a mozzarella. This little fun craft sessions for the little one out there.
Yeah,
Stuff it right in.
stuff it in. I put the round side down first. Yeah, you've got it. That's good.
Oh,
yeah,
this,
you got
this
it.
way down. This way down.
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
Like this,
And it
so
kind of
Okay.
holds it out. That's nice.
Okay.
All right. Then we have.
And then you put your little stalk at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Now you got to be a little careful with this bit.
Ta-da.
Yeah, nice. And then you can just lay it down on the plate, just like nature, all different.
Very nice.
Okay.
Lovely.
So now we have
Right.
our nice little floral mozzarella
Yeah.
spinach stock. So
Yeah.
it's a good way to make use of spinach stock, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 ways of enjoying a fantabulous Red White National Day theme celebration meal. Anything you want to say to the viewers when it comes to National Day and any well wishes for the nation?
Yeah, so happy birthday, Singapore. Hope you guys are having a good time at home with your loved ones, watching the parade. Yeah, stay safe.
And of course, Ricco, anything you want to say to the Singaporeans right here?
Happy 55th birthday, Singapore. Beautiful people, so happy to be here celebrating with everybody. Majula Singapore.
And of course, for me, always remember to stay safe, play it safe, and of course, enjoy our National Day celebration. We have our ricotta cheese with raspberry and roasted macadamia.
Sure do.
Our brinjal stacked up red white recipe. And what's the name of the
I
dish?
don't think we called it that, but yeah, our Brinjal Parmigiana stack.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Brinjal balalalao stack. And our nice, easy to make spinach style tomato mozzarella.
I got a sore
flour.
stomach from laughing today, man.
So, with that, we're going to dive in for this fantabulous meal. To all of you watching Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward today, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy National Day, Singapore! Yay!